So the Payday 3 beta is ended, and I'm just going to dump my thoughts here. What could change, what could be better, what could be worse, and, just the general thoughts and my general consensus of the Payday 3 beta. Which, honestly, I told my buddy Garrett this while we were playing, and it was his first time playing. I was already like level 17 at the time. But it feels like a modern day complete game. It's got bugs, it's got problems, but goddamn is it fun. And with that being said, before we hop in, hit that like and subscribe, because, well, I'm gonna be doing some heists when that game comes out, and 3 days before that, Lies of P comes out, so I'll be playing Pinocchio Bloodborne. But with that being said, Payday 3 is really good. It actually impressed me. It was an impressive beta. Just like Lies of P demo, it was impressive. It feels like a fully fleshed out game. And the only problem I had were matchmaking issues, which, thanks guys. And the tankiness of the enemies. And we're gonna start off with that, because let me tell you what, the tankiness of the enemies kinda sucks. It takes 2 full clips to kill a dozer. And that, I hate. And I also love, because those dozers are now a threat. But I just feel like all enemies are just a little bit too tanky, if that makes any sense. And with that being said, cloakers are cool, right? Cloakers are absolutely cool. And with that being said, cloakers are badass in this game. They are scary, they make a loud noise, and if you hear that whirring behind you, you just shoot. There's only one problem with the cloakers. They're squishy. And when I say squishy, I mean, I swear to God, I can throw a jelly bean at this man and he'll die. They cannot take any damage without dying. The snipers are the same way, but the snipers make a lot of sense. Because unlike in Payday 2, where the snipers are pretty close, all things considered, these motherfuckers are blocks away. And I'm popping them in the noggin from 3 blocks down, which I think is really fun. The snipers are cool. The gas troopers, pretty mid. I don't personally like them, mainly because they're a pain in the ass and they're area denial and they do straight health damage instead of shield damage. Tasers. They're tasers. They have a mine now, though, that stuns you, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much all there is to the new characters, from what I noticed. Gunplay reminds me a lot of Back for Blood, as you're seeing with this content, or with this video. I'm doing a voiceover because that's how I like doing my videos, is voiceovers, and I'm getting better at editing, so, I get better as time goes on. But as you can see here, like, it looks like Back for Blood if it wasn't zombies and it was just cops. And I think that's really funny to think about, because Payday was heisting Left 4 Dead, and now it's got that, like, Back for Blood feel, which I just personally find hilarious, just given the nature of Back for Blood and Left 4 Dead, and then Payday and Left 4 Dead. I just find it funny. Just don't mind me. Stealth. I don't have any stealth videos. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to snag any. I have live streams, which if you look at that iCard, I'll put in the one where I actually tried stealthing it. It's an hour and a half of me and my buddy trying to stealth. We don't successfully do it, but it's there. Yeah, it's there. And we do not win, right? Our fucking Wi-Fi crashed and matchmaking failed, and that makes me want to cry because of just how fun stealth is in the game. The stealth is so much more different than what it used to be. It's more so of a, you don't have to pull out your gun. You want to stay in casing mode. Sometimes you're going to need someone with a gun, although I would like it to be like, if you get behind someone, you can take them down without putting on a mask. I think that would be personally really cool and make a lot of sense, because you don't need a gun. So you could theoretically do entire heists without putting on your mask. I think that would be cool because of the public, private, and secure area system, where in public areas you're not even suspicious at all, in private areas you'll get guided out by the guards, and in secure areas you get handcuffed. I like that system. It's cool and it's fun. And the guards are actually kind of intelligent here. We don't need to kill guards for key cards, we can just pickpocket them. So sometimes if you're in a private area, it's a good idea to go up to a guard, get caught by them, and then they'll turn their back to you, you fucking snatch that key card and move on with your day. The stealth heist for No Rest for the Wicked, which is the beta map, is a little bit iffy though, just because you need to guide an executive from the second floor, from what me and my buddy found, there's only one on the second floor, guide him downstairs, and it's just real fucking iffy. There's also a preset for volt codes, but you fail it once and then I'm pretty sure it goes off. I don't know, we didn't try, we didn't want to risk it because we were struggling. We were riding that struggle bus. But stealth is really good. The graphics, as you can see, really, really good. Like, it impresses me. It looks 70 times better than Payday 2. That's for sure. And the gunplay is great. The guns feel great. The shotgun feels satisfying. The loadout system is great. I like the mask system. I like the painting system. I like how instead of it being randomly based or RNG based to upgrade your weapons, you level them up and then you get more attachments. I like that. That's smart. That is a good way of doing it. It's a lot better than what Payday 2 did, because Payday 2 just kind of looked at you and just like, fuck you. You want your dual wield pistols? Fuck you. Get lucky, bitch. You know, like that type of deal, even though the Kimbos were just the primary version of the secondaries, but you get the point. You needed attachments that you would get until Continental coins came out, and then you could just buy them, but that's neither here nor there. The Payday 3 beta. This was meant to be like 10 minutes long, but I'm dumping info, so it's not going to be 10 minutes, but that's fine. The Payday 3 demo is fantastic, but it has problems, which is where we're going to get into now, is what I would like, what I don't like, and that gist. So let's start low so we end high. So we'll start with what I don't like. I don't like how tanky the enemies are, right? Although perks might help it. That's just how it is. But on the other hand, I love the fucking sentry gun. I love the fact that the sentry gun has infinite ammo. You just pick it up, it repairs, and you move on with your day. With that being said, I also really like the cloakers, how they were reworked. They're a little squishy, don't get me wrong, but the way that they sound, the way they move, it's awesome. I love stealth. I don't like dozers. The dozers are just a little bit too tanky for me. I love the graphics. I don't necessarily like stealth, but I also really like stealth. It's really iffy. I just don't like No Rest for the Wicked, the executive part. Alright, I'm gonna be real with you. I love the lockpicking. It's no longer holding down a single button for 45 seconds. It's a skill check from Dead by Daylight that makes that 45 seconds turn to like 5. It's awesome. I love it. Fantastic. And that's just about it. Payday 3 is a pre-order type game. I plan on pre-ordering it at least one, you know, Patreon money comes in. Which, speaking of which, join the Patreon, it's in the description. That was not meant to be a plug, but it just came out that way. I don't really script these, so you get goofy artifacts, as I'll call them, where things are a little stupid. I don't make much sense. Like, I'm sure artifacts I used completely incorrectly there, but that's fine. You probably get the point, because of when videos artifact and they get a little bit janky. You know what I mean. Payday 3 is amazing. This beta was a fun experience. The SMG is by far my favorite weapon, however. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Payday 3. What new weapons they'll add, what new heists they'll add, the 2 new heisters they'll add, the new perk trees, how they're gonna do that, because the skill point system's a little interesting. I didn't even go over that, so we'll do that now. The skill point system, I don't even understand, right? You've got like a bunch of different trees and you can mix and match skills and whatnot. It's actually really cool and I like it. Sentry guns are awesome though. anyway. But with that being said, you'll be seeing two videos here where you can watch both of my live streams of Payday 2, Payday 3. I'm not 2, I'm stupid. And I want you guys to go check it out if you enjoy Payday 3, and you'll get to see how I played it, how I experienced the game. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and go check out those two videos. I think you might just enjoy them.